we continue with an electrifying, lightning-themed version for Mewtwo and Mew GX. Mewtwo GX there, tag team. Let's see what we got here. Of course, Mewtwo and Mew GX tag team. PikaRom tag team. Basically, it is like a PikaRom deck. People usually play Mewtwo in there, but, you know. The ChuChu brothers, of course. We got to get them in there. We're good. Tapu Koko Prism Star. Boltund V. Got a lot of Boltund V's going in there. You want to get that nice early setup. Go second, basically. Of course, you got your draw support and Dene and Crobat V. You also have Eldegoss V there to help you get that support you need. Maybe to help win the game. A wink. But yeah, these are basically all the Pokemon here. Those are our targets. Those are the ones that are going to be helping us, Boltund, to set up. And then attack Mewtwo, and if we can't or don't need to, then we'll attack with the regular Lightning Pokemon. We have our two types of balls here. We have the Electromagnetic Radar. Crushing Hammer, yes, that annoying Crushing Hammer. Fan of Waves, also an annoying tech option. Reset Stamp for the annoyance. And, of course, Switch. You got to get out of situations. Tag Switch to help move energy on there. Catic Swell, we don't need. Unless we had that awesome Thunder Mountain. But we don't need stadiums. Boss's Orders for our supporters. Just some fun. Before she's gone, Erica's Hospitality. She's been in this deck. My version for a while. I love that extra draw. Marnie for Draw and Disruption. Always kind of sucks when it happens to you, though. And, of course, Professor's Research for the Draw 7. And another tech I like to have in my PikaRom builds lately. Just to guarantee some stuff, Skyla. I find it useful, at least one copy, just as a fun tech option instead of the same old, make it a little different. And it tends to work with these techs. Air Balloon, Big Chom! And, of course, our energies. And Speed Energy as well. Remember, it doesn't work if you put it on Mewtwo. I think I've done that once, years back, when you just put stuff on, you're like, nuts a doodle. But that's the list. It's basically PikaRom with Mewtwo, or I guess you could say it's Mewtwo and Mew with PikaRom. It's a fun deck. It's a good deck. Let's get some battles into here. All right, I won's the coin flip. I hate when I forget when I'm playing and I hit the wrong way I'm going to go. Like, first one, I want to go second for the Boltund setup. If I can possibly get it. And then it's like, oh, whoops, I hit first. Oh, but, you know. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Sucks for them with the Mewtwo, but... You know, I mean, they had the waste to scoop up for it to bring it back, so. Jirachi is getting them their Quick Ball. They're going to use their Quick Ball, get rid of their Fire Energy for Blacephalon! Blacephalon! Yeah! Woo! Yep, well, I guess they didn't want to have that Mewtwo after all. Good thing they didn't get to go second, so they can somehow pull off a thing and hit us. Alright, Fan of Waves is definitely a dead card. I want to go for that Boltund. Now, by discarding these lightning energies, it'll be so nice. I'm doing that just because, yeah. It'll be so nice. Again, we don't need that. I'm going to need something here, or want to discard and use. We'll figure out what I'm planning on doing. We're going to research. Unfortunately... Well, I mean, I can get it with Mewtwo. I mean, I can get Mewtwo with GX Ball. The GS Ball. Ooh, what was in the GS Ball? We never found that out, did we? kind of garbage is that? Pokemon, you owe us! Yeah, we're losing a lot here. But, yeah, I don't want to get rid of all of them. And we got a lot to draw and just go through, and I know it kind of sucks. But we are also losing our Mewtwo in a sense. There we go, that's what we wanted. Nice. Can't complain too much there, and I think we're good right here. Put them on 2, just because we have more energy. Away. Shame we couldn't keep the big charm. But either way, they would need to do 300 anyway. Even without the charm. So, then we have Skyla here. And Erica, my 2 techs. Will they be useful at all in any way? I don't know. We shall find out. It just kind of sucks for them because we, got to get rid of just that 1 energy. So I'm not complaining. Wow, they had the Mewtwo's and the Mews. We are school idols. We are called Mews. Never live. Alright, let's see. Yeah, just draw. Yeah. Yeah. Come on. I'm trying to click on it. It's not letting me. Yeah, they just gave up. Alright. We took down Mewtwo, apparently. PikaRom took down Mewtwo. So, you saw us starting there. We got it going on. We got it going on. Alright. Let's get on to the next one here. Alright. No, because I have to remember what deck I'm playing. So, on our farewell week, a special farewell, since we're getting closer and closer to rotation. Just another farewell week. Our next farewell week will be, I don't know if it will be the next week. I might try some Chilling Rain stuff, obviously. But our farewell week, next one will be fairy, so it'll be fairy-themed decks. Saying goodbye to them. And then we'll have one with some of my favorite decks and some of the top decks. And, okay. Nice. Okay, well, we'll look for another one here while I ramble on. I also noticed, thought it was pretty interesting, I'm doing the Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team Farewell Week videos, recordings on the, when they had the Mewtwo and Mew on the ladder for PTCGO. So, very nice to know. Let's see what our next one is here. Hopefully we can get a match out of this one, an actual battle. But hey, a win is a win, I guess, right? Even though, let's see this in action again. And it will be a fairy one. And it'll be one that the decks, in a sense, can still be played. But because we're losing some cards that make the deck good, basically there are going to be a couple of Porygon Z decks in there, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you can still play these cards, but it isn't worth it without Porygon Z. One of those decks might be able to survive with rotation. And then, of course, the big decks. I have another, probably PikaRom again, Reshizard again, stuff like that we will have to say goodbye to. I know Chilling Rain is what everyone wants to see, but I mean, I'll do a few for whatever I get and whatever I acquire. But for the most part, we'll be able to. We already know what's going to happen with those. I can't wait to try those decks. Everyone will try the Calorider, the Ice one, and the Psychic one, the Ghost one, GXs. They seem pretty fun. So, buttons. Yeah. If it gets knocked out, it gets knocked out. Oh, well, there goes our Bloom. Oh, well, not the best of hands. But I think we can win this. Or at least a closer. I like how it's Mewtwo versus Mewtwo. So unless I can get Mewtwo on my turn with enough energy on him, which seems impossible since they already have Mewtwo out, they can just boss out mine. We're going to have to probably say, what a shame. It's the electric version of Mewtwo and Mew Tag Team. And this video is pretty much probably this one right here. We're not going to see them in action because we're going to be weak to our fire version. I really liked how Mewtwo Mew you can make like all sorts, and like I said, like this week you're going to see 5 decks, different elements for the deck, and it's just so unique how you can do that. I do have a fairy version, which was actually pretty fun and worked out very well. But that's going to be saved for our Fairy Farewell week. And speaking of fairies, might as well ran while this person's taking forever to do stuff and set up. I still think it's BS that the trading card game basically killed off Fairy only to make sure dragons don't have a weakness. I feel like that's the reason why they did it. Because their excuse was, well, we want to have a balance and weaknesses and not have so many types. It's like, wow, so getting rid of one type is changing things. Because I'm like, oh, if you're getting rid of Fairy, then you get rid of Dragon as well, right? You're going to make Dragons whatever they are. They didn't have to make them normal, but they all have, for the most part, have second typing. If it's Dragon Flying, then you make it normal, obviously. If it's Dragon Electric, make it Electric. I don't see why they couldn't have done that if they wanted to do that for the reason they said it was, but obviously it was not. It was a lie because they brought back dragons and they're making them super, like, beefed up and powerful by not giving them weaknesses. Well, we're not going to give them weaknesses, but hey, to balance it out, they're not going to get resistance. He was like, who gives a crap about resistance? You should have made them at least weak to Dragon again. It's just stupid. You're giving Pokemon, and the multiple energy requirements mean nothing nowadays. You can easily get that on them pretty fast. So you're giving them redonkulous HP and attacks and no weaknesses. So you have to hit two-shotting these guys while they can one-shot people with some of their attacks. That's bull. And I think all it was is just they were upset that their precious dragons had a weakness to Fairy, and then not many people played Fairy, though. But it was there for that option. But no, we can't have our precious, precious god dragons have a weakness. Now, what they should do is maybe we haven't shown it yet, but if we get an actual footage of an actual card, then they should at least make every dragon weak to whatever its secondary type is. Like, again, if it's Dragon Electric, then give that weakness to what electric Pokemon would be weak to. Just make it fighting then. Dragon Water, make it weak to electric. You know what I'm saying? They should do that then instead of not giving them weaknesses. That is some garbage. I mean, it's stupid what they did. That was no excuse then. Let's turn some poison Pokemon dark. Let's throw fairies as psychic now. And it's like, why? So we can balance the game out. Oh, look at this. Powerful dragons are coming out of nowhere. Whoops. Bull. Quit being cowards and bring back Fairy then, you frickin' cowards. It's bullcrap. It was the stupidest thing. That was a stupid decision. But the way it was made it look like they were gonna do it for that purpose. Sorry, I'm ranting, but for that purpose of they wanted to bounce it, and then all it ended up doing was, so you did all this just to get rid of one type. Well, yes. Makes no sense. They did all this just to get rid of one type. They are fairyist. They are fairy phobic. Shame on you, Pokemon trading card game. Shame on you for being fairy phobic. I wonder what they secretly mean by this. Disgusting. So back to the game. As you can see, Mewtwo isn't going to be in this, and we're going to have some strong hits with Boltund. You know, Michael Boltund V. That's what I'm naming him now. Just get some more stuff on there, and then we got a lot. It's a shame I don't have it on someone else that I can get the 6 and do the full power of the GX onto, you know, boss out the Mewtwo and then take 5 prizes. But nah. We're in a pretty good shape here, I think. Again. No worries. Because at the rate they're going, sadly, judging by their hand, I don't even see them knocking out the Boltund. Michael Boltund is, Michael Boltund V is gonna survive. That puts us in a good spot. I mean, it doesn't really matter for that one. If I can knock out this one and then boss out a 2-prizer, I'm good. I mean, I'm pretty sure that's what I, you know. I mean, after seeing what's in there, yeah, I guess they wanted the draw, but they do know that I can attack with my Boltund. And I couldn't play for my hand, but I take 3 prizes, and now good luck with getting another attacker in time when, again, if anything, if I have another boss in there, I can always Skyla for a boss or just whatever. I feel like that wasn't a good idea. I mean, it's all they could do, I guess, but at the same time, I think they only did that just to draw, but they are down to, like, no cards. Holy cow. Yeah, they're going to deck out. So, we won this. I know it. Hope you liked the deck. Sorry for the rambling, but what are your thoughts on this whole getting rid of fairies thing just so they can make dragons super powerful is what it seems like. It made no sense with this decision. But the deck is great. We're going to miss you, Mewtwo Mew Electric version with PikaRom. Again, subscribe, comment, like. This has been
Professor TCG.